Alrighty, good morning. Today's class will begin laying on our back. So if you want to go ahead and get yourself ready for that. All right, while laying on your backs, okay, here like this. Go ahead and hug the knees into your chest and see if you can interlace your hands over your knees. If not, you're going to grab each knee with the hands and gently pull the knees into your chest. You're going to start to draw the chin in towards the chest as if you want to bring the forehead to the knee to the forehead, and then slowly release. Bring the head down. Release your legs, feet to the floor, knees bent, knees up. And allow the arms to just kind of open over to the sides, or bring them up and overhead like this, like you have cactus arms, and see how this feels for you. And then just notice the natural curves, especially down towards your low back. See if does it feel like you're overarching a little too much? If so, wiggle around, move around until you find more of a neutral spine. And now we're going to begin a deep breath in through your nose. And you're going to exhale out through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Last one, in nose and then out mouth. Now go back to natural breathing in and out your nose. Start to notice the gentle rise and fall of your stomach. With every breath, allowing this breath to get longer, slower, and deeper. And that rise of the belly to expand more and more. Start to notice the bottoms of the feet on the floor. Scanning up, the next part of your body touching the floor. Keep scanning all the way up to the back of the head, noticing each meeting point of your body and the floor. If at all you find that at any point it feels uncomfortable as you're scanning, move around, move and change up the position. And after you have scanned all the meeting points of body and floor, start to shift the awareness to your chest, your heart, and see if you can tune into the sensation of your heartbeat. You might not feel anything at first, but keep focusing and noticing. Feeling this sense of gratitude for your heart pumping for you 24/7. Now you're going to bring the right hand to your heart and the left hand towards your belly. They say that we have 3 brains. The one in our head, our heart, and our stomach. And they're communicating all day long. We have our thoughts, we respond, we have an emotional response, we have an intuitive nudge about that. And all day long we're making decisions, sometimes with the brain in our head, sometimes with the heart, sometimes with the one in our stomach. So just taking a moment to acknowledge them, recognize them, love them for all the guidance that we receive. And we'll take a deep breath in. We'll sigh it out again, calling in your personal intention for your practice this morning. Let's go ahead and extend the arms up and overhead. Extend one leg forward and then the other. Give yourself a nice good morning stretch. Maybe then close and open your hands, like making a fist with your hands, and close and open. Flex and point your feet, circle around ankles, wrists, and start to bring those arms around you by your sides. And invite your right knee in towards your chest, gently pulling it in. You can keep your left leg straight, or you can bend it, it's your choice. And then start to open that right knee over to the right, right into center, and switch hands, hold with your left hand and cross over a little bit to the left. And then keep inviting more movement into that right hip, maybe some circles, checking in. And then what if you do it without the help of your hands? Just start to move that knee in and out, some circles, noticing the areas where you need to engage, the muscles that need to work in order for you to do this. Noticing if there's any pain or simply sensation. Back to neutral. Invite your left knee in now. Extend your right leg forward. So we'll use hands first, gently pull it in, open, close, crossing it over a little bit. Some nice circles with the help of your arms, your hands. And then trying the same thing without the help of the hands, in and out. Invite that other knee in, both knees are in. Right hand, right knee, left hand, left knee. Let's open wide, draw them forward towards each other and to your chest. So about 3 circles this direction. Align the hands and arms to do all the work and switch it out, other direction. Awesome. Let's extend our legs up and arms. And now the awareness and attention to the ankles and wrists. So we're gonna bend, flex and point, and then bringing your fingers back and forth, bending at the wrist, circles. Use this opportunity to also spread your toes and fingers to feel that kind of webbing between them. Stretch that area also, and circle the other way. Now towards the knee and elbows. Bend your right leg, left arm, back up, left leg, right arm. Bending at the elbow, at the knee. Same, right, left. All 4. And up. Okay, now bend at the knees, just like so that the shins are parallel to the floor. Flex, demi-point or point your feet. And then bring those knees together, feet together. Notice the shift and sensation on your low back and maybe hips. And then open them about hips distance apart. Close again and open. All right, decide how you want to keep them. Bend at the wrist, fingers point back. Hands are right over your shoulders. Now open your hands about 1/2 inch to the sides and draw the fingers out like 1/4 inch to the sides. Notice how that feels. Now bring those hands over shoulders, fingers pointing back. Notice how that feels. Again, open. Awesome. Relax the arms, relax the feet down. Keep your feet about hips distance apart. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. All right, we're gonna curl the tailbone. Lift your hips up. Go ahead and connect with your glutes. You can even bring your hands here to your glutes. Squeeze them in. Now try not to go as far up as you can. Okay, keep the hips more or less just kind of like a diagonal line from the knees down to your hips, down to your shoulders. Okay, so the hips are not higher than your knees. We're gonna press firmly through the feet. We're keeping our glutes connected. And then you can keep your hands on your thighs if you'd like, or down on the floor. Now draw your tailbone like it wants to point down to the floor. Then you're gonna scoop that in and bring it back up. So you go down a little bit, squeeze and back up. Down, squeeze and up. We're gonna do this about 5 to 10 times. We're going faster, maybe we'll end up doing about 10. We're going slower, about 5, 6, 8. And then notice if your feet are lifting, your toes, maybe you start to press more into the edges of the feet. Make sure that you're utilizing your whole foot, that's your foundation. Press firmly down. All right, stay up. Let's go ahead and bring the arms up now. Now we're gonna bring awareness to the shoulders. You're gonna reach the fingertips up like you wanna touch your ceiling. Shoulders are kind of lifting off the ground, and then bring them back down. Back up, back down. And up, and down. One more, and up, and down. Okay, now bring your arms back behind you. The hands will be in line with your shoulders, so not touching the ground. And then you're gonna reach the fingers back behind you, so shoulders reach up to the ears and away from the ears. To the ears, away from the ears. Away from the ears. We'll do this 5 times. Don't forget about your feet. Your glutes stay active. And down, bring those arms up, and then back down. Relax your hips back down to the floor. Deep breath in. And sigh it out. Let's bring those legs back into that bent to 90 position. You decided feet together or separated. And now we're gonna bring awareness to turn on TBA, transversus abdominis muscle. That deep core muscle sitting underneath our six pack and underneath our obliques. So we start with pelvic floor Kegels, okay? We're gonna squeeze pelvic floor and release 5 times. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Now the squeeze like 20-30%, nothing too much. Now keep that activation. Lower abdomen is drawing in. You decide if the head stays on the floor or if you lift the head off the floor in the arms. Your knees start over your hips, and then very slowly we start to draw the feet forward inch by inch. Your set point is where you feel like if you keep going, your back starts to arch. Don't allow that to happen. Simply hold it there, reconnect a little bit more, maybe come a little bit higher if you're feeling your neck too much. You can use your hands in the back of the head, or you can use a block on your head if you want to have that head up. You need to be super in tune to that sensation when it goes from like activating core to having to activate your back so it doesn't lift. When you're there, you've gone too far forward with your feet, okay? We're holding this for about 30 seconds. Let's see if we can come a little bit higher, reconnect a little bit more, and it will burn a little bit. And then slowly we'll bring the feet down and the head down, the arms, and relax. Let's take a deep breath in. And we'll sigh it out. All right, let's bring the knees in. You can hold either over knees or behind the knees, and you rock back and forth 3 to 5 times. Make yourself into a little ball so we can roll. And then let's bring it back up and balance on the sit bones. Okay. You can keep your legs bent. You can still hold here, or you can keep the arms by our sides. We're going to pretend we have an energy ball between our hands, and we're going to bring that energy ball to one side. Core is active the whole time here. If you got to bring those feet to the floor, please do. One side to the other. Finding rotation. Awesome. Let's bring it back to neutral. And then here you can cross the legs and just find a comfortable seat for you here. Wiggle around side to side until you feel like, all right, I've landed on my seat. And then we'll continue nice circles. One direction. And then the other. And then we'll find neutral. Let's tap the crown of our head. 1, 2, 3. Pulling out our nice antenna. Pulling it out. Finding a nice neutral spine. And now we'll bring awareness to the neck. We're going to take it back. Inhale. And then exhale. Chin down to the chest. In. Like we're saying yes. Back to neutral. Let's say no. Looking side to side. Eyes open or closed, your choice. Back to neutral. Neck forward. Neck in. Our chin stays parallel to the floor the whole time. We'll do this 5 times. 2 more. Reach forward. Back in. Last one. Back in. Awesome. Back to neutral. Let's find some nice rotations and get into the breath, breathing a little bit faster. In and out nose, or in nose, out mouth, you decide. Hands to your shoulders. And we rotate. In, out. In, out. Eyes open or closed. You can turn your head with this rotation or keep the head facing forward. You can try the different variations, see what works better for you. Do this for about a total of 30 seconds, almost there. Let's bring it back to center. Big inhale, and then exhale, slowly release the hands down to your knees, palms facing up or down. You decide, eyes closed. Waking up my soul, waking up. Relax the face. Turn on that sweet internal smile with your eyes, your lips, your heart. Gently opening your eyes. Let's go ahead and bring those arms out to the sides, and then reach over to the right and then to the left. Decide which side you'd like to start with. Plant that hand down, flip the other, up and over. Let's spend about 30 seconds here, bringing awareness to this whole side of the body that's being stretched, and reach over, bend that at the other elbow. Take it back, big inhale, and exhale forward, and explore different arm variations here, from arm straight to arm bent to maybe bend hand behind the head, leading with your elbow here. Let's bring it back to center with a nice inhale, and then exhale, switch it to the other side. And we'll take the same thing, about 30 seconds here to explore. You might Be still the whole 30 seconds in one position, or again, you might be moving slow back and forth or a little faster. Let's slowly drive back to center. Inhale and exhale. Release again, hands to your knees, close the eyes for a moment. Allow that antenna from the crown of the head to reach all the way up, lengthening the spine. Let's find our way onto all fours, knees and hands. You can either bring the knees in a little closer, roll over your legs, or bringing those legs out by your sides and finding your tabletop position. All right, so we haven't been on our hands yet. Let's come onto fingertips here. Hello, fingertips. You're so strong. Thank you, fingers. Maybe the fingers down, palms up. Maybe that's a little painful. Maybe you don't do that. Just different variations here. Top of a hand down, making a fist, stretching your wrist. Fists, trying fists on the floor. And then those hands might be under shoulders, or they might be a little bit wider, just like we did on our back. Remember what felt better for you. Try that. Knees right under your hips, feet. Your toes can either be pointing back or curled in. See what you prefer. And let's go for nice full cat-cows here. We inhale, looking forward, maybe even up. The tailbone can go up. Belly can hang here. Now being safe with your low back, that you're not overdoing it and you don't find pain there, right? And then exhale, tailbone down, belly in, chin to the chest, pushing the ground away. Inhale, extension, exhale, push away, flexion, go side to side. Bring that top of the head to your hip, hip to the head. Nice lateral flexion. And then combine all 4 points for a nice circle here. Circling one direction, circling the other. Once we're complete here, let's bring it back to neutral. Getting off our hands, we curl the toes, bringing awareness now to toes, soles of the feet and your ankles. Go ahead and bring all the toes into the party. We know that if this is too much, we can utilize our yoga tools, our blocks, and sitting on them. Or we can sit up this way. But if we can, we'll sit here, try and find neutral spine, ribs in. We have that nice internal corset on, supporting us here. Nice neutral spine, the neck is in. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the arms out to the sides, and then the right arm underneath the left, crisscross, eagle arms. Bending here, 1, maybe the tops of the hands touch, 2, or maybe the palms touch, 3. And then here you can play and see if you can bring the elbows up in line with shoulders, and then the hands away from the face. Again, you gotta listen to your sensations. We can stay here, breathe, or inhale, exhale, arms over to the left, maybe we look to the right. Back to center, inhale, exhale to the other side. Back to center. Let's release the hands to the floor, lift your feet, point your toes, and tap the tops of the feet onto the ground. Bringing our feet a little closer together in the knees. So as we sit back, our sit bones are right on our heels. Doing the opposite now. Same options, block between or sitting up. Neutral, ribs in, neck is in. Let's do the other side. Left under. Bend. You can either, if you're here, another thing you can do is hug your shoulders. Bring your shoulders in. You can play with bringing your elbows up and down. Okay? Otherwise, eagle. Inhale. Exhale, arms right, look left. Center. Exhale, other side. Look the opposite way. Back center. Slowly release. Hands go down to the floor. This time we'll lift the feet and circle around our ankles. Feet to the floor, walking our hands back to the knees and lifting the knees. Now getting into just a little bit here, going on with our ankles and knees and hips, okay? Yogi squat, bringing our armpits to the knees, reaching hands forward, or bringing palms together to the top of the head or forehead. Balancing. Other options, hands to floor, knees open, allowing the toes to turn out. Almost like heels touching or not, separated, it's up to you. Reaching those hands forward and reaching your sit bones way back. Maybe even walking the hands a little bit over to the right, over to the left. You can also draw the hands closer to you and maybe even bring your hand in front of your right knee here, your right arm in front of the right knee, and lift your left arm up. Big inhale here. This is all optional for you to try and explore if you like. You can also be doing something completely different that you know works for you. And if you'd like to try garland pose from here, we're going to bring our arms in front of the shin, and then you're going to reach your heel behind you. Arm in front of the shin, and reach the other heel behind you. Maybe crown of the head to the floor, reaching down, and slowly release back in. Maybe since we're already here, maybe we can reach the arms out and up. Big inhale. And then exhale down the middle. May we know, may we see, may we speak, may we feel truth. Hands down to the floor. Now let's work it out a little bit here. Allow your feet to get a little bit wider so that your heels touch the ground, okay? So this is a prayer squat where we use our elbows to open the knees. Notice that the hips are kind of down, and notice if you start to kind of go into the arches of the feet, pressing here and the edges start to lift. Let's press the edges down, okay? So that it's even weight distribution. Let's engage our glutes so much that we start to engage our quads also, and we start to lift a little bit. Like we're really pressing through the feet. We start to lift, and then slowly down we go. Now, if you're feeling any pressure, any pain, or anything on your knee, this is not for you. But let's press into the edges evenly, just like the arches. Engage your glutes and lift. Press. Back down. One more. Back down. Hands down to the ground, a little wider than shoulder width apart. You're already set up here for a little crow. If you want to just try here. Bringing this part, the inside part of your knee, very soft part, towards the tricep. Leaning forward, your arms are bent. And then backwards. Maybe you shift a little bit more and bring those feet closer together. Draw those knees to point forward and then back down to the floor. Reach your hands forward, find your nice dancing lion here. Release your toes in the back. This should feel real nice after all that time we spent in that squat position. Circle it around. Circle one direction, circle the other. Rolling waves, reach back. Tuck tailbone, belly, and chin, chest, pushing the ground away. Flexion with the spine all the way forward and all the way back. You might try the extension forward, extension back. That's another way. Reverse rolling wave, I guess we can call that one. Add some low push-ups if you like here. Push up and back. We'll do this 3 more times. With or without push-up is your choice. With knees on the ground or off the ground. If you want to try knees off the ground as you roll forward, you can curl the toes, lift the knees, and then find your nice push-up. All right, on the last one, let's do low push-up all the way to the ground. Forehead down. Extend your arms forward, really stretch them out. Now your foundation is the front of your body. Contralateral movement. Show me your right arm up. And then the left leg up. Inhale. And then exhale down. Let's do the opposite. Inhale. Point your toes. Reach the fingertips forward. And exhale down. Glutes. Turn on. Inhale. Other side again. And down. We'll do this 3 times each side. This last 3rd time, we're gonna hold it. Lift it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Slide your elbows in to find Sphinx position. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Inhale, looking forward or up. Big belly breath. And then exhale, activating all the abdominal muscles, drawing them in. Chin to the chest. Lifting, almost the hip bones are lifting off the ground. And then you relax. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Slowly release. Elbows out to the sides. Go ahead and reach your hands forward out to the sides. Now we can lift the arms by your side and lift your legs, looking forward or looking down. And then maybe movement side to side, ear to shoulder, hand to the knee. Like you're swimming. You can even bend at the knees in the back if you want to move your legs. And then let's bring it back to center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn your head one way, and then allow the whole body to relax here. Taking deep breaths. Notice if you can feel your heartbeat now. You can even hear it. Thank you, thank you. Right, let's bring those hands in line with the chest, pointing your toes back. I want you to see if you can spread all your toes and feel them pressing onto the floor, the top of the feet. When you do that, your quadriceps should activate here. And now activate your glutes, squeeze them in a little bit. Roll your shoulders back, and then they start to lift the head, shoulders, chest, utilizing thoracic spine muscles, utilizing our glutes to help us lift, but not pushing through the hands so much, okay? Lift and down. One more. Cobra. And down. Good job. And slowly we're going to push up and draw the knees a little bit closer in so you're in a tabletop position. Show me your right leg back. Make sure that you are feeling good here with your hands. If it hurts your wrist or anything, you know you can do those fists so your wrist is straight. Show me your right leg up. Now try not to lift it too high. Let's keep it more or less in line with the hips, keeping those hips together. Neutral spine, belly in. We're gonna lift and then bring that foot back down. Up and down. Squeeze glute. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Now keep it up. Bend at the knee so we have bend to 90. Bottom of the foot facing up to your ceiling. Now we're gonna pulsate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee in. We're gonna open that right leg out to the right. 1, and bring it back in. 2, 3, 4,
Positive.
5. Keep it up. Now we're gonna pulsate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. Now we're gonna bring that knee into the chest. Maybe come onto your fingertips so you're a little higher. Bring that knee in and step that foot between your hands, closer to the right hand. And then we're gonna sit up like this. If you're in a straight line, like this foot is in line with the knee, open that foot out so you're more like hips distance apart. If you need support for your knee, double up your mat or have a little towel underneath. Let's go more into like a little posterior tilt here. Hip foundation drawing towards each other, stretching our quadricep here, hip flexors. Now we're gonna do a nice circle for the shoulders, arms reaching forward, palms face forward, keep those ribs in. Once you feel can't go past anymore, turn the palms out and bring the arms back behind you. Nice. 2 more times. Use your breath. Last one. Awesome. Let's bring those hands back down to the floor. You can bring this leg back in, just kick it out a little bit and back down. Take it back, little child's pose, stretch it out, big inhale, and exhale. Shift it forward, other side. Show me your left leg back. That right knee's under the hip. Hands are strong, 3-point base. If you want to bring that knee a little bit more to the middle and that works for you, you can do that as well. Up, down. I like to keep the back foot flexed and it's like I'm reaching with my heel. Every time I go up, glute is on and active. 4 and 5, hold it here, bend at the knee, bend to 90, pulsation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee back in. And then 1, bring it in.
Positive.
2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it up. Pulsations. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bring it in, maybe onto fingertips, and step that foot forward closer to your left hand so we're wider and rising. All right, foundation pressing down and then towards each other. Feel that activation hamstring here and the other quadricep. The tailbone's gonna be more into like a posterior tilt, reaching forward. When you do that, you feel that nice stretch on the hip flexor. Let's go for the arms again. Inhale. And exhale. Take your time. Once done, relax the foundation, and then hands go back down. Step that foot back, stretch it out, knee down, and shift it back, child's pose. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Roll it forward, curl the toes, lift the knees, plank. Set yourself up. I was a little too short, so I need to walk my feet back a little bit. Let's get strong here in our plank. Think of reaching your heels back, crown of the head forward, belly's drawing in. Shoulder blades drawing away from each other a little bit. Use your fingertips here too. Let's bend our knees, push back, down dog. Pedaling the feet, go at your own pace here. You can go real slow, taking your time. Or maybe you'd like to go a little faster. You like to bend legs and pivot on the balls of the feet. Go going side to side. Being attentive and noticing so that we are intentional with our movement and what we're doing and not just kind of going with the motion, right? Being aware, attentive, intentional with what we do. Practicing that on the mat with our body, with our postures and movement, so we can do that with our life. So we can be intentional and not just like live by going with the motions. All right. Back to neutral here. We start to draw the feet a little closer together, drawing our left heel to the floor. Let's lift the right leg up, maintaining our hips square and just feeling this first before we open the hip. Flex, demi-point, or point your foot. You can stay here or you can try opening the hip, stacking it over left. Leg straight or leg bent. If this is too much, we can always bring that left knee to the floor and do the same. Extend. Reset the hip, foot to the floor. Let's shift forward for a little plank. Looking forward, inhale. Exhale, back you go. Right heel to the ground, left leg lifts. Again, I like to kind of lead with my foot flex, leading with the heel. Right heel to the floor, left heel to the sky. And then maybe demi-point or point the foot, and then open the hip if you'd like to explore that. Leg straight, leg bent. Extend, reset hip, foot down to the floor. Let's separate our feet, hips distance apart, heels high, heels down, heels high, and down. Some calf raises here. As those heels go down, see if you can lift your toes off the ground. Do that about 5 times. Last one. And heels high, tippy-toe your way forward. Maybe start to walk your hands back, meeting halfway. We'll bring the hands above the knees, gently pressing up. Bring into flat back here, holding here. So being in our down dog is an inversion. Whenever you are in an inversion where your head is below your heart, come up halfway and take a few breaths before coming up completely standing up, because then you might get dizzy. Let's round the spine a little bit and roll up. Start nice little shoulder rolls. Nice shoulder rolls. To go a little more still. Alrighty, guys. Shake it out a little bit. We've spent a lot of time on the floor. This is the first time we're getting up. There's so much we can do. All right, let's do a few microcosmic orbits here to get into the breathing and just feeling our stance here. Feet about hips distance apart, your knees point forward. Try and stay as neutral in the spine as you can. So if you're feeling yourself kind of going into that, see if you can neutralize by drawing the tailbone down a little bit, drawing the knees in, and a gentle connection here with your core. So here we go. The arms go out, inhale. They're gonna come down the middle, exhale, like this. Optional, as we rise up, the heels lift, inhale. We're gonna hold at the top, and then exhale. Heels will go down very slowly. The internal actions, when we're at the top holding, we're gonna lock the bandhas, the energetic locks, pelvic floor engagement, lower abdomen drawing in, and the chin drawing in, okay? Let's do the 4-4-4-4 breath. So, goes like this. We inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. We hold and lock, 1, 2, 3, 4. We exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. We hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, in, hold and lock. Exhale, unlock. Hold it. at your own pace, your own count. If you want to do it longer, please do. Last one. Hold your breath out. And deep breath, reaching out and up. Big inhale. And then palms together. Exhale down the middle. Wonderful. Hands in prayer in front of your heart. Your knees point forward, feet about hips distance apart. Start to sit back in your imaginary chair. Finding your personal chair. They're all going to be different. Some people might be able to sit where those hips are in line with the knees. Some of us can stay a little bit higher. Stay connected to core. Hands go forward. Let's turn our palms up. Pretend we're going to be pulling, so we're working our biceps a little bit. Squeeze your glutes right now. Squeeze, let them come up. Squeeze all the way and pull. Inhale. Squeeze up. Again. Now go down. Hands can stay forward or hands in prayer. Squeeze and pulsation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Inhale. Exhale, open heart. Inhale, bring it back up. You're going to grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand like this. You're going to pull that left arm up, and then exhale, pull it over to your right. Back center, switch it out. Left hand holds the right wrist, pull the arm up, inhale. Exhale, over to the left. And back to center. And slowly release. Shake it out. Let's get our feet wide. Finding goddess position, turning your toes out about 20 degrees. And bend your knees. And up and down. Finding your goddess for this morning. Seeing where it's at. And you're going to hold right there. Hold that space. Awareness shoulder, also the spine. We're going to find our teacups. Palms are facing up. We're going to reach the right hand over to the left side and then bring the arm forward, presenting forward, over to the right, behind you, over the head. Your job is to simply keep your palms facing up. Reach over left again, bending at the elbow, bringing that hand in. And reaching over with the other arm. One more pass each side. You can even look at the hand if you like. Wonderful. Back to neutral. Straighten those legs, hands to your hips, turn your feet forward. So when you look down, they're parallel to each other. Use your thumb to guide your tailbone down behind you and your hands to gently push your hips forward. Either look forward or up, see what feels better. Back to center. Let's forward fold here. So either staying in line with your hips here, shoulder to hip, flat back, or bringing those hands down to the floor. Pressing the hands down, bend the elbows between your legs, and pull yourself in. Slowly back up, hands, hips, flat back, inhale, exhale, all the way up. Bring those heels in again, toes out 20 degrees. Find that goddess position again. Let's do one more time, both hands together now. Palms facing up. We're gonna reach them forward. And now we open to the sides. Behind you, there's a nice extension of the spine here, bringing the hands overhead and then forward. Hips go back, chest goes forward. And then you reverse. Use your breath. Nice internal smile, relaxing the face, enjoying the process. One more forward and then one more back. Go on your own pace. Once complete, straighten those legs, toes forward, same, hands down. Nice supported back bend. And then we'll take it forward. Slide your hands down your legs this time, maybe holding below the knees, shins, or ankles. Or you can even bring peace sign fingers, index, middle finger, grabbing your big toe. Inhale, and then exhale, pull yourself in, or grab your ankles. This time the elbows bent, but facing out. Few breaths here. Inhale, exhale, gently pulling yourself in. Hands to the hips, flat back, inhale, and then exhale, rising. Let's still hear our feet a little closer together, and then we're gonna find a nice figure 8 here. One direction, and then reverse. Wonderful. Okay, back to neutral. Shake out your feet. Shake out your legs, shake out the arms, shake out the whole body. About 30 seconds of shaking here. I think I'm gonna ask Santa Claus for a mini trampoline. I used to have a big trampoline. Slowly start to bring it back to neutral, back to stillness, whatever stance you like. Take a deep breath in, and a slow breath out. Let's inhale, arms out. Palms together, down the middle we go. Exhale, fold it. We're gonna make our way back down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Let's walk one foot back and then the other. Finding your plank position, holding it here for a moment. Or connected, legs strong. This is our last one. And now I'd like us to go into stretching our hamstrings, bringing the knees in, feet to the side, find seat and legs forward. Start to find your way onto your back, slowly, slowly with control. Invite your right leg in, interlace the hands right around the middle of the hamstring here. And flex the foot. There will be a little resistance as these arms are kind of pulling the leg in. So you're gonna bend, pull in, and then straighten the leg and reach with your heel up. And this is where the resistance is, because you're gonna keep the arm bent here, and then the leg wants to straighten. So that about 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Release the hands. Bring that ankle to the knee. And we can stay here or lift the left foot or interlace the hands and now grab the back of the left leg and pull in for a nice figure four or pigeon. You can rock a little bit to the left. Pull in a little more, slowly release, bringing that left foot to the floor, keeping the right foot where it is, and then cross those legs over to the left. Reach the hands away from each other. We're gonna open and close the book. Right now with your arms wide open, the book is open. We're gonna bring that right arm up and over, lift your head a little bit, right hand over to the left, open. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We'll do this 2 more times for a total of 5. Bring it back in and back to center. Both knees hug in and rock it out side to side. Bring your feet to the floor, arms by your sides. Just take about 3 breaths here. Notice right side, left side. All right, let's do same on the other side. Left leg is in, interlacing right around the middle. Pull it in. Flex your foot. You're gonna bend and straighten. Bend, straighten. About 10 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bring that ankle to the knee. You can relax here. You can lift the right foot off the ground, draw that knee in. You can hold it here, or the left hand threads between the legs and you'll interlace with the right behind the leg or below the right knee. Either holding as you are, stillness, breathe. This might be enough for you, or maybe we draw that knee into the chest. Exploring sensation there, maybe even rocking a little to the right and exploring sensation here.
I believe only in love.
Slowly release, foot to the floor. Now cross legs over to the left, reaching those hands away from each other. Reaching the arm up and over. We do this 5 times. 1, open, inhale. Exhale, reach. Last one. Back to center, hugging the knees into your chest and gently rocking side to side. Now let's bring those legs up to the side. Up to the sky. You can even start with your knees bent, hand to the knees, and then open wide. Option 2, the feet go up and you grab a hold of the edges of your feet. Happy baby. Or you grab your ankles or behind the knees. Either way. Gently pulling the feet down and then gently kicking up into the hands. A little resistance stretch here. Optional here. As you bend, your hands are pulling your feet up. And then as the feet go back up, your hands are pushing them back down. So there's resistance every time you open and close.
Even if this world is level
bottoms of the feet together, interlacing around the edges of your feet, reclined butterfly. Maybe you hold your ankles or your knees. And you can explore reaching your feet up and down. If you're interlacing around the edges of the feet,
I believe only in love.
once you've had enough there, slowly release, feet to the floor, knees up, arms by your side. And we're going to do one more. Bring the legs up and then the arms, and we're going to shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. And spend about 30 seconds here. 20 more.
Love will live forever in the infinite universe. Forever in the infinite universe.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet down, arms down. And find your way into final resting pose. You can stay in this constructive resting pose where the legs are bent. Or you can straighten your legs. If you have pillows nearby, put them underneath your knees. If you prefer to sit up for meditation, you may do that as well. If you want to get on your side or on your stomach, you can do that too. Whatever you do, arrange yourself so that you're really, really comfortable here. You did a lot of movement throughout the practice, and now you get to rest. Take a moment to take a deep breath in nose and sigh it out. Checking in, just like we did at the very beginning, checking in with parts of your body connecting with the ground and that they're uncomfortable. And I'm going to guide you through gratitude affirmations of gratitude, since we're in the gratitude month. For me, gratitude, it's an everyday thing. I even have a gratitude journal. But it's a nice reminder. We give a full month of remembrance to that. We know that from research, we must repeat something about 7 times so we can remember it. Say that if you're working to remember people's names, you can say it 3 times as you meet them. So you may repeat after me in your head, you may say it out loud. These affirmations offer inspiration and support in building the capacity to identify and remember gratitude each and every day. Let's begin. I am grateful for the gifts I receive from others. I am grateful for the gifts I receive from others. I am grateful for the gifts I receive from others. I am so grateful for the gifts I receive from others. I am grateful for the gifts I receive from others. I am grateful for the gifts I receive from Mother. I am so, so grateful for the gifts I receive from others. My heart holds gratitude towards others, myself, and their greater good. My heart holds gratitude towards others, myself, and their greater good. My heart holds gratitude toward others, myself, and their greater good. My heart holds gratitude towards others, myself, and the greater good. My heart holds gratitude towards others, myself, and the greater good. My heart holds gratitude towards others, myself, and the greater good. My big, beautiful heart holds gratitude towards others, myself, and their greater good. I am open to receive and give love. I am open to receive and give love. I am open to receive and give love. I am so open to receive and give love. I am open to receive and give love. I am open to receive and give love. I am open to receiving and giving love. I am open to receive and give love. I am grateful for my health. 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 I am grateful, so grateful for my health. I release hurts through compassion, kindness, and thankfulness. I release hurts through compassion, kindness, and thankfulness. I release past hurts through compassion, kindness, and thankfulness. I release all hurts through compassion, kindness, and thankfulness. I release hurts through full compassion, through kindness, and thankfulness. I release all hurts through full, big compassion, kindness, and thankfulness. I choose right now to release all hurts through my compassion, my kindness, and thankfulness. I rejoice in the way things are. 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 I choose joy of the way things are. I rejoice in the way things are. All is in perfect order. I am whole. I am love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Let that sink in. Your heart, your mind, your stomach, all your brains. Let that sink in your cells, all your organs, your skin. And when you're ready, you can take deep breaths. You can begin to invite movement back to your body. Give yourself some nice stretches, some twists, turning of your head. And when you're ready, you can invite yourself to seated. You can bring our hands to the heart, chin in. We already said lots of gratitude, so one more time, thank yourself for taking this time this morning for you, your mind, body, spirit, loving yourself up. Thank you, thank you. I love you. And I thank you for showing up and trusting me, guiding you through practice. Thank you, thank you.